So now we're moving on to RPG, and the first question you might be asking is, what is RPG? Well, if you go back to here, to Pong, we have the text version of the curriculum, and then we have the videos version of the curriculum. Well, if you go to the text version, you'll get to this page here, and I kind of talk about what it is. But what it is a play off of the Choose Your Own Adventure Lab. So I'll give you this starter code here, and you'll go ahead and take it, and you will create a PyCharm project and drop that code in. And if you take a close look at it, you can see that we have a couple of global variables, 2 global arrays, some global variables that keep track of the hero's energy, attack, gold, and which weapon he's holding. We have these different function definitions, which we can ignore as the compiler ignores, and then we drop into the main, running the main function, and then it jumps up to here and it prints out the beginning of the story, gives the user the 3 different options, takes in their options, and then runs a different function based on what the user chose. So the interesting thing that you'll see is if they choose 1, it's going to go to the run function, and it's going to print out some story, and he eats some blueberries from the bush, and that increases his energy, right? And so we're going to adjust the hero's energy variable as he goes along in the story, and depending on your choices, his attack is either going to go up, or his gold's going to go up or down, and his weapon is going to change from the bare fists at the 0 index to bow at the 1 index of this array, or the sword or the long sword, depending on the choices that the user makes in the story. Right? So you might want to take a close look at this check input function here, see exactly what it does. There's a new little bit of information here with the try and the accept. You can look up some documentation online to see what that exactly does. And then this is also an interesting little addition to the algorithm, where instead of calling print whenever I print things out, I call print delay. So you want to take a close look at that and see what that does. But that's what RPG is. And we're going to go ahead and complete it, right? This is just the beginning of the story. You're going to go ahead and complete it, and then we're going to implement some of the objectification principles we learned in the book to this program.